What's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of the Cologne podcast.
I'm Mike.
And I'm Ryan.
We're two best friends. We're going on a fragrance journey, smelling fragrances and giving you very uneducated opinions.
Very uneducated opinions. And let me tell you what we're going to be uneducating you on today.
Oh.
It's a heavy hitter. We always get asked about it. People begging us in the freaking emails and, please, oh, fucking God, fucking review it. Fuck! I don't know if they say that, but something close, right?
Yeah, sure. Yes, that is exactly how it is.
We're smelling Nio.
The one.
Yeah. This is by Xerjoff.
Mm-hmm.
Little Xerjies, huh?
The Keanu Reeves of fragrances. Let me tell you what Fleur de Lis 69 has to say on Fragrantica.
Okay.
It's a lady. She says, has what I would call a new car smell, which is nice on the real thing, but scratchy and irritating for me in the form of a fragrance. High quality, but not for me. 7 out of 10.
God damn, I feel like that's a good ass.
7 out of 10.
Yeah, what the hell?
This is fucking terrible, scratchy, irritating. This is 7 out of 10.
I was thinking like 4 or 5.
Yeah,
you know.
that would be bad. Like an irritating fragrance to me would be sub 5 at least, but a 7, that's passing.
Oh, hell. You know, I'm going to say, though, if it does smell like a new car smell, it's one of my all-time favorite smells of all time.
Oh, my God, yeah.
And you can never find anything to replicate that smell. I've tried. I've looked high and low. And if anybody knows a car scent that can make your car smell like a brand new fucking car, let me know.
It never works out that way.
No, because it's all new material, right?
Yeah. There's something to it. It's a harmony of smells that makes the new car smell. It's not just one thing.
Yeah, if it smells anything like that, I'll be pretty happy about it.
It's virgin leather seats.
God damn.
And fresh, some sort of plasticky type material they use for the dash.
Yes.
And that thick, girthy steering wheel.
Oh, God, yes.
Oh, yeah. You can smell that thing.
Okay, before we get into these girthy steering wheels today's, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be doing a one-night stand review of that very famous 1880 book release turned perfume, Portrait of a Lady.
Hit the music, Todd.
Yeah. One night stand review.
Well, Mike, after reading this long-ass novel of a book that I read to you the other day, smelling this fragrance and wearing it overnight, are you obsessed with this lady like the men are in the book?
Like Professor Goodwood?
Oh, yeah. And Ralph?
And Colonel Mustard?
Are you obsessed with her?
No, I'm not.
Are you wondering why they love her so much?
Yeah, because she, in the description you gave, which, by the way, thank you, Todd, for cutting that way down. I think he took 15 minutes and turned it into like, I don't know what it ended up being, 45 seconds, but even that was too long.
It was brutal.
Lord. Oh, by the way, if you're a big fan of Todd, he may be joining us on the live episode. If you're a Patreon, if you're a Friends with Benefits, Friends with Merch, right?
He may be here.
Fingers crossed. I did ask you to reach out to him. Did you reach out to him?
I did reach out to him.
What did he say? Fuck off?
But he did say he'd try.
Oh, yeah, that means a no. But still, he might do it, and you may get to watch him walk around, the table and use his Twinkie-sized finger to just cram it down on the One Night Stand Review button. Oh, yeah, but I hated it, by the way. I thought I loved it. I remember loving it.
I remember us both loving it, but I know that when we did spray it, again, that was in our adolescence.
It was. And and you say what you want to say about these online fragrance reviewers, but I think that I was a little hypnotized by Sebastian's review of it.
He get you honey on it back then?
He was caressing that lady. He loved her.
And he was all like that.
Mm-hmm.
Got you popped off, huh?
Dude, I was popping hard. And I think that influenced my first opinion.
I think for me, what made me think of how great it smelled when we first smelled it, we legitimately, you got a package in. Mm-hmm. There's a bunch of decants, and that happened to be one of them. And we were in your truck, and, like totally normal people, we sprayed probably 20, 30 fragrances inside your truck.
Very enclosed.
Yeah. And so, I know it was all a mix mash of everything. So we really didn't smell that. But I still go, it's pretty interesting. It's definitely challenging, but I kind of like that. And I definitely think it's a sample, though. I need to get to know her a little more.
Yeah, I would say that for the listeners, I'd recommend sampling it. And that's no shot at Sebastian, by the way. We are currently fragrance reviewers that you're listening to. And we've had plenty of people write us and be very frustrated that we slurped something down.
Yeah. It's funny, though, is when we get the emails where people go, God, you guys hated that. I have to smell it now.
Oh, I love that. I'm glad when people do that.
That's always the weirdest one. I mean, it's not weird in a judgmental way. Just like if somebody was like, man, that sucks. I'm like, I probably don't want to get on it.
You know what I also like?
What's that?
When you doubt me and then you come back later and you go, I was wrong. I thought you guys were really hyping it up, but I was wrong. And my name's Jonathan. I'm kidding. I love you, Jonathan Bleep.
Oh, fuck.
But I do love when people write in and they go, I thought you guys were really hyping this up, and then I smelled it and I realized, no, this is amazing. Same thing happened with people smelling Oolong Cha.
You know what we're batting 1,000 on, though? Hasselblad.
Oh, yeah. People.
Hey, we love that one. Don't get it, because apparently it smells like fucking piss.
Nobody wrote in and said, thought you were overhyping it. You weren't. It's amazing. They were like, thought you were overhyping it. You were. It's terrible.
Yeah. We literally have not gotten one good comment about Hasselblad, which is so weird because when I smell it, I fucking love it.
Yeah.
I mean, I just love it. It has this wet earthiness to it that I can't shake.
Dude, I was getting little decants of it for forever, just like from the store, the little 1 ml things.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I can't remember the website I went to, but I would get decants of it after that. And that was great.
And then did you ever buy a full bottle?
No.
Have you ever thought about buying a full bottle?
Yes.
God, I still think about it. But I think part of me is like, man, people hate this stuff.
I have to confess something. I did buy a partial bottle.
Oh, okay.
I kind of see it as like if you buy like a 30 ml decant, you're basically buying a partial bottle.
Yeah. No, I'm with you.
But, yeah.
So Portrait of a Lady, it's a skip.
Portrait of a labia? Is that what you're
lady? Hey, labia, lady. We'll figure it out.
Right. It works.
But it's a skip for you.
Yeah, it's a skip for me, sample for the audience. I'd recommend a sample, but I don't need to. Look, hear this thing? I just threw it. That was the sample of Portrait of a Lady. I'm not needing to sample it anymore.
Mike's off his meds today. This man's bringing the heat today.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Jesus. I love it. Well,
I'm unhinged.
Let's get into today's fragrance. That's our one night stand review of Portrait of a Lady. Definitely feel like the guys in that book are way too honey on her. She way too high.
For sure, yeah.
So,
she's like the Hasselblad of novel ladies.
Hey, if you want to know the lady you really should get with, her name is Musk Ravajar.
Oh, yeah.
She bad. Oh, she a bad lady.
Stanky. In the best way.
All right. Now, let's get into this beautiful fragrance released in 2009. It's a part of the Shooting Stars collection by Xerjoff. We're here to smell Nio.
And I want you to do the honors.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
I've been to Italy a few times.
Right. Yeah.
And I have gone to the Xerjoff boutique.
Twice now?
Twice.
How was that?
Oh, it was glorious.
Now, did you get in easier this time than last time?
Xerjoff was never the problem. It was Nishane that was the problem.
Damn, back to Hasselblad and all that.
But I'll tell you what, this year, I did have a little help. Chris and Tony both pulled their weight to get me on the official list. So I just showed up at the door.
Damn.
To initially this year. And they were like, oh, Mike, right this way.
Yeah, I'm sure. There's one party you attended that maybe y'all might be able to talk about. Maybe.
Oh.
There was one little wild one that one perfume house put on that I was like, wow, that's quite interesting.
Oh, we need to, when we do Red Colorado, that fragrance by Micallef. Yeah, the Micallef party.
A little off the chain.
Wild. AF.
Let's save it for...
we're not going to talk about it now, but let me tell you, you want to know about this.
It's juicy.
It changed my life.
Plumpy. All right, let's smell this bad boy.
Boy, we are a podcast of tangents today. And I'm a thirsty boy.
Not sure where they got the new car smell so far.
Well, the common thing is like a cleaner type smell.
Absolutely get that right out the gate. Very pledgy.
You know what? I ain't mad about it.
I'm not either. I love that smell. It's actually like it is more pledgy, but it's also like a little back end of is it 1477? What's that cologne? Whatever, the cheap one?
Something like that, yeah.
What is that one? The Neroli one.
You want me to go look?
No,
I don't remember the name.
No, I'm not trying to make you get up and walk 20 feet.
It's like some 11 or something like that. 77, 11. Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking up.
Oh, God. It's like Pledge with a little bit of that on the back end. He's walking.
4711.
4711. That's a cheapie, by the way. But that one's like straight up Neroli kind of, whatever. This is, again, very pledgy, very cleaner, wood cleaner kind of thing. But I don't hate this.
No, I really like it. It's kind of floral, citrusy. It's light. It doesn't have any citrus burn, though. It is a very smooth citrus.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. It doesn't have that burn that most citruses does.
I think it's blended in so well with the floral smell. And I think that's why we're not getting that extra bite. It do smell good, though.
God, my skin. I love the skin with this. God, I don't know. Part of me on the skin, though, it's also kind of, I've said this before, forgive me, guys, kind of reminds me of being a kid in the late 80s, early 90s, and, being in a Howard Johnson or something, and they got that bar of soap. It just had a real good soapy vibe to me.
Man, your childhood, you spent a lot of time in like Pier 1 and Howard Johnson.
Hey, times were great then. The economy was amazing. Nah, not so much now.
We got a lot of people writing in after Wulong Cha. Toby was one of them who said, is Wulong Cha lean kind of feminine? And I never thought that.
Do you think it does?
Maybe now. But I feel like as much as the guys hype this up, this to me is a little more feminine than Wulong Cha.
I don't think either one of them are feminine.
I mean, you could wear them. They're very unisex. But the nice balance of the floral in this, and I know I keep going back to that, but I don't remember. We've smelled this before, but I don't trust my nose until we get it back here to the Cologne Podcast Studios.
Which one's that?
Nio. I don't trust my nose smelling it other places because we've smelled it other places. In fact, we went and smelled it at the scent room, and there was a guy who they must have fired because he was ruining everybody's experience by saying this. When you'd spray something, he'd throw out something like, do you smell jalapeno chips in this?
You've really held this grudge for this long. Which one is that? Is that Renaissance?
No, it was this, Nio.
He said on this one?
Yeah. And in the store, I could smell that. I was like, damn. And then I was like, this is ruined. Unless you're going to give me a number 6 from Jersey Mike's with extra meat alongside those jalapeno chips, I don't want to smell them.
Just so you know, Jersey Mike's is his new favorite place.
It's my new obsession.
He begged me to go the other day.
I've been going nonstop. I'll go 2-3 days in a row.
It is delicious. It's way better than Subway. What happened to Subway?
We were just talking about Subway, me and my new friend Rance.
Yeah.
It is and you told me about it. So whenever he threw this out, I was like, I already know that. Shut up. He said it's the top franchise, the top restaurant the most restaurants in the world, Subway.
Yeah, isn't that wild to know that? Did you guys
Beats
know that?
McDonald's.
Yeah.
Starbucks.
Yeah, there's more Subways than there are McDonald's, and by a lot, by the way.
Yeah.
And Starbucks. You think that's why? Because there's just so many, the quality's just gone down because they're so spread out or something?
I don't know, because I did work at a Subway, and it was very much like the person franchised it, but I have a feeling like they have a lot more say in the franchise. It must be a more affordable franchise to do, because that lady was freaking nuts that I worked for.
Let me kind of double stamp this, because Bahama Bucks, I don't know how far that chain reaches, but the one near us, we've gone there. It's all right. You know, snow cones. I don't give a shit really about snow cones. It's all right.
Yeah.
But my favorite part about a snow cone is getting the
cream.
Oh, yeah. Now, but when you say cream, what are you thinking? Condensed milk?
Yes.
Yeah, that real thick, creamy.
But if you get the Bahama Mama Rama, then you get the actual ice cream in the middle as well.
The one, unless they've changed, the one at this location near us, they don't do condensed milk. They have a certain different version of cream. But then when I went on vacation to like the beach one time, it was my they did the whole,
the real.
Yeah. And I was like, holy shit. And it was their location's choice not to have it.
I wonder if they use like evaporated milk instead of condensed milk. It's a very different experience.
Very different. Not even as sweet either, or creamy or gooey.
Oh, God.
My kids, they hate that shit, by the way.
Really?
Like when you use it to like make, like, was it pumpkin pie or something? Maybe? Is it pumpkin pie or is it?
It's everything. You use it on everything?
No, not for pumpkin pie, but for like a cheesecake.
I don't know. I use it in homemade ice cream.
Well, anyway, I'm like, you want to try this? And they're like, oh, that's terrible.
They don't like just eating it out of the spoon?
No, I can drink the whole fucking can.
Good Lord. What has childhood come to?
I don't know. It's all stupid.
How do we get from Subway to that?
I don't know. Let's get back to this fragrance then. I'm not liking this fragrance right now.
What?
Yeah, I'm not liking it. I
like it more now. I'm shocked.
I'm going to have to smell it like you walking by or something. I'm not vibing. It's not bad, but I'm just like,
It does smell very like shower jelly.
I'm going to still say it still smells more like a cleaner, but it just feels a little dinginess or something with the floor. I don't know. It's not bad.
I started using Irish Spring again.
I love that one.
And it's kind of giving me that vibe.
You know what? Now that you're telling me that, I can smell that, and it actually is pretty damn close.
I'm shocked.
Now
I don't remember that.
Now I actually kind of like it. That you burn that in my head.
See how these fragrance influencers do? They can change your mind just like that.
That is probably actually closer to Irish Springs than we thought. Creed's
Green Irish Tweed.
Yeah. That's pretty damn close.
I know you guys are hearing me slurp down this bottle of water, and I'm very sorry.
Hey, it is.
But I'm parched. Ryan, you know what I'm thirsty for?
Yeah, what's that?
I gotta know the price and trend, baby.
Well, Mike, price for 1.7, $275.
Oh!
Is this Irish Spring worth that much to you, buddy?
Not currently.
But you can find it on gray websites somewhere like Fragrance Net, Joma Shop, somewhere around $169, $179.
And that's for a 50 mil?
Yeah, 50
Still too high
for
me.
The trend, however, she is just steadily going up. Oh. It's like the stock that you should have bought, like Nvidia, in 2016.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, this is like $7-10 a share. Now you go back, it's like $800 a share, and you're like, fuck!
It's like Bitcoin 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what the worst part about Bitcoin is that I know for sure I had a couple.
Couple?
Yeah, and I lost them.
You lost? How? What?
You're
like a millionaire right now. Well, not now.
I thought it was like attached to a certain email of mine. I use Coinbase or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And I guess it's not, or either my account's gone. I don't know. I don't have them.
Gone forever.
Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, this thing's it's the trajectory is just going. It's a great investment, apparently. You should have been there when it first came out. It doesn't smell bad now that I get the Irish Spring, and it is actually really close. Very pleasant.
Yeah. It's got like a coniferous vibe on the card.
What does that mean?
Like a Christmas tree.
What?
You kind of get
that's
like
what coniferous means?
Bitter. Yeah, conifer.
Oh, is that a tree?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I'm uneducated, dude.
I guess you're just not smart.
No, I'm definitely not. I've never alluded that I'm smart.
I'm kidding.
But yeah, I don't know if I get any of that, like a Christmas tree vibe. I just get like, seriously.
Smell this one.
Yeah, same thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm just getting
I kind of get that. Well, now, my nose is a little bit more educated.
Sophisticated.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's, I don't know. It's
kidding, guys, please.
Roast his ass.
You know me by now.
He's not an asshole.
Yeah, surely not.
Let me hit you with a little pros and cons, because usually they only got a handful. This one's got a mountain of them. I'm not going to read all of them, though. Just a couple. Pros.
Just give us like the top 3 on each.
Pros, great for spring and summer. I could agree. High quality and fresh scent. I agree. Beautiful citrus opening. I agree. Vibrant, uplifting, and stirring. I agree. Cons.
Wow, you did 4. I said 3.
Had to do one more. The cons, though, expensive. I can get with that.
Fuck yeah.
Limited availability in smaller bottle sizes. That's interesting. Projection and longevity could be stronger. Sharp and green bergamot may be unpleasant to some. Yeah, I'm going to be real. I still feel even as a gray market price, that is a little pricey.
It's way too high.
But here's the thing. It is nice. It is kind of sophisticated and well blended, but then I can't shake that it smells like if I just opened up a fresh bar of Irish Spring and just stuck it in my back pocket and walked it around,
You should. Or you could get a soap on a rope and just wear it around your neck.
Yeah. To like Flava Flav over here.
Yeah. Could carve like a BJBW in it.
That's right.
Oh, which by the way, if you or someone you know is big, juicy, bottle worthy, we still have a few slots, 3, right?
Yeah, 3 is still available on Patreon.
For Friends with Merch. And the first thing going out is a BJBW coffee mug.
And we told our patrons already, but we'll tell you guys, really shocked at the quality. That was one thing we were worried about. It's like really good.
Yeah, so we received a sample in of what the coffee mug would be like, shipped out to these Friends with Merch. And it's really nice. I want to keep it for myself, but it's technically kind of a joint custody situation between Ryan and myself. So we have to share the coffee as we drink it.
For sure. Well,
but he drinks from one side, I drink from the other, so it's sanitary.
I wear lipstick, so it's easy to tell which side's mine.
Yeah, it's a portrait of a lady.
Okay. I need to know, who the hell would be wearing this exact fragrance walking the streets amongst us plebeians and us oogling over it? Who would be wearing such a fragrance like this?
Somebody who wants a great smelling fragrance at a high price and got kind of bamboozled by an online fragrance enthusiast similar to us.
Really?
But like maybe more followers than we got.
Yeah. There's something that I do like and dislike about this fragrance. It's kind of hard.
I wonder why this one's so expensive, because I remember getting the bottle, 100 ml bottle, or I think it's 100 ml of Naxos, which we, by the way, gave that away to a Patreon.
Yeah.
Paid for with my own money. And it was under $250, 100 ml bottle of that one.
That is kind of curious why this one's... Is it because it's part of the Shooting Stars collection, which is basically based off of some... there was Shooting Stars that happened in 1947 that were apparently like the craziest amount of whatever.
Really?
Yeah, that's what this collection's kind of tied to.
Wow, that's kind of intelligent, Ryan. That's impressive.
Yeah,
hey.
A little digging for
I like you more.
Yeah.
Hey, he's smart. I don't know. Which, by the way, that was retail. I bought that at Neiman's.
Wait, 100 something at Neiman's?
Yeah.
For 100 ml?
No. It was under 250.
Oh.
100 ml bottle.
Damn.
And that was retail. That was not like gray market or anything like that. I was feeling just froggy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like me to pay full retail.
I never pay full retail. Rarely do I ever.
It is pretty smushy, though.
I got to ask, do you smell these? Bergamot, green notes, neroli, cardamom, pink pepper, jasmine, nutmeg, vetiver, Virginia cedar, gaiac wood.
I have no fucking
Patchouli,
clue
amber.
what gaiac wood is, but I do smell some green notes. That may be the coniferous vibe that I was talking about.
Okay.
I can definitely get, some of that neroli type vibe. In fact, when you were saying it was kind of like 4711, very similar to that. So I do kind of get, go ahead. He's right now, I can see he's got a laptop open. Like, what is this, Joe Rogan?
Yeah.
He's got his laptop open. He's pulled up the Wikipedia of gaiac wood.
Let me give you guys what Fragrantica calls the odor profile. Depends on the specific material. The scent varies from sweet balsamic, vanilla-like to woody, smoky, leathery, tar-like. Do you get any of those?
Oh, huh. Then I wouldn't be shocked because I always hear of like birch tar as the leathery wood type thing that people use to kind of create a leathery vibe. But I guess maybe gaiac.
Yeah, gaiac be going hard. And I was just trying to see what green notes were. I'm not going to do this for everything, but, it was just like, generic, green note that evokes snapped leaves, foliage, greens, something like that. I kind of get that.
Well, the greens around here sometimes are a little blue. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Bluegrass.
Like the genre?
No, like the actual bluegrass.
What? I've never seen bluegrass around here.
Yeah, you have. It's out there.
Really?
Yeah, it's not fully blue, but it's a bluish shade of green. It's a type of grass. I know you've seen it. We got it everywhere.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see what you... Yeah, okay. He's telling the truth over here. He's not a fucking liar. I thought he was lying to him. He was like fucking with me. I was like, dude.
Well, some people have photoshopped that shit. That is way too blue. But you've seen this, the first one.
Yeah, it looks like some type of... Yeah. It's like...
Kentucky bluegrass. We can grow that out here.
Wow, I wonder if it's based off that song.
What song?
Blue Moon of Kentucky. Bill Monroe. That's a bluegrass singer.
I don't know. Blue Moon, bluegrass. Hell.
Yeah, this is so off subject, but every time I think about bluegrass, I think about growing up. And of course, I listened to, seriously, just for a kid that grew up in a pretty, I would say, a nice area, I listened to a lot of hardcore shit. You know what I'm saying? Thought
This
I was
guy.
Really fucking, you know.
From the streets.
Yeah. And my dad would always be upset at like just how god awful the music was to him about like it being so violent and stuff. But then there's that like famous bluegrass song that's about just like this guy murdering a woman on like Sunday.
Yeah.
Like beating her with a stick to death and like standing in her pool of blood. They describe it that way. That's so weird. I'm always wondering why like older people always like,
Well, hell, Johnny Cash had that song. Early one morning, I was making the rounds. I took a shot of cocaine and I shot my woman down.
I don't even remember that song. He really did that?
Yeah, Cocaine Blues. Yeah.
Huh. That's crazy. And why is it that what's his name was like such a ladies' man? And everybody sung fucking what's his name? Poofy hair Conway 20.
Oh.
All of his songs are like, is that wedding ring strong enough to withstand this love? It's like
God, he was probably boring as hell in bed.
Yeah. He's all singing like he's like, like, okay, Conway.
Yeah. Oh, Twitty City.
Dude, his son sounds just like him, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, his son sings some of his songs. They look and sound alike. It's crazy. Okay, are you going to skip it?
Sample it?
Or buy it?
What are you going to do, Ryan?
Well, Mike, I have to admit, there's something really pleasant about the scent. I really do actually like the skin a lot. I'm coming back around to it. It's getting to a really sweet spot that I'm really fucking loving.
Yeah.
But the price, I don't know yet for this.
The price is outrageous. The fragrance is like a better Neroli Portofino.
For sure that. But then we can go again. Like we can go cheap and do what was that one?
Yeah, but this is better. This is
for sure
light years better. But is it worth spending nearly $300 for a 50 mil? No effing way.
So it's a skip or a sample?
I mean, it's a sample. There's somebody out there that's got like way too much money. Like, fuck, how do I get rid of all this money I just made?
Yeah.
No, I'll buy this expensive but great fragrance.
I'll buy my entry into Rolex. They won't let me buy a Sky Dweller until I get these three.
Me and your brother were talking about how obsessed you are with watches now. He didn't know. I was telling him. I was like, Ryan is crazy about watches right now.
Yeah. I was telling Mike the other day, I think, I was reading a thing about somebody was griping about their Tudor being referred to as a Rolex. Then they were like, don't feel bad because that's what all the lamies know out there is Rolex, me included. So to me, I go, Rolex is the end all be all for me, just because every, layman's person is going to recognize, like if you got
it's a status symbol.
Yeah. If you get $100,000 watch, it's, I don't know, a Peterbilt. I don't fucking know who makes watches out there.
Yeah. Peterbilt. Yeah.
But nobody's going to give a shit or no, but you had a roll. They go, damn, Mike's got a Rolly on.
Yeah. I tell you what, if I had Rolly money, I'd be buying a new Toyota Tundra is what I'd be doing. I looked at them all day yesterday.
God, they're such a badass truck.
Yeah, and mine is, we're getting torrential downpours right now here in Texas, and my truck leaks. Like, very bad.
Can I tell him what you showed me?
Yeah, sure.
He's like, dude, come out here and look at my fucking truck, dude. And he's like, just go to the back right door. It's like the passenger side. Yeah. And you open it, and it sounds like he's got like water jugs in there sloshing around.
It sounds like he's got 2 gallons of water in the inside of the car door.
He's like, I'm going to have to like drill some holes at the bottom of this, so just like drain it.
Dude, I'm like,
did it ever evaporate out there?
No. Well, in what time, dude? Yesterday, we got like 30 inches of rain.
God, yeah. It's kind of like Houston. If anybody that lives there knows, Houston is like the weirdest, I guess because it's close to the ocean there, but it's like every day, you can't just ever be a day where you just leave your car windows down. That never, I don't care how pretty the day is. There's always like 5 minutes where it's like just a downpour and your fucking car gets soaked.
That's how it's been here lately, for sure. Shocker.
It's a skip.
It's a skip for you?
Yeah. It's too much.
Man, I can't deny how good this fragrance smells.
I will be sampling it more because I am interested. I'm interested in what it smells like if you just walk by me. I haven't had it on that day.
I think decanting is probably the best way to go for this fragrance.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think you get you 10, 15 mil, something like that, at some nondescript website that offers sampling.
I will say this. The card, the tester strip, whatever you want to call it, is really smelling good right now.
Yeah, good thing all of our bodies are composed of this cotton type material to where that actually fucking matters.
You know what? If you made this far, I'm going to drop a gem on you real quick.
Okay.
If you haven't subscribed, I'm not trying to just shill our fucking Patreon 24/7.
You should, because god damn, you guys have to smell Encens Suave or Encens Suave.
But I'm going to say this. I had purchased. Yeah, we did. I had purchased the Y elixir, whatever.
Yeah, elixir.
And my intentions were after the episode because we didn't. I was like, if we like it, we'll give it away. I was like, we didn't like it. I was going to change it, trying to find something else for us to review and give away. My ass sat on that fragrance. I think a lot of shit happened during that time.
Yeah, it's true. There was a lot going on.
Yeah, so I can no longer return it. And I don't really care for it. It doesn't mean it's a bad fragrance. It actually gets to a really good spot at the end that we liked. I'm going to give that full bottle away to one of our lucky Patreons.
Wow.
So I'm going to give it about a week and I'm going to give it away. So if you want to get in on the raffle, maybe getting that, hit it up. And there you go. I'm going to throw that out there.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll give away a Tiziana Terenzi as well.
Whoa. Which one?
Yeah. Orion.
Damn, okay.
That's like their version of Aventus.
So 2 people are going to get at least some
full bottles, 100 ml bottles of those. Yeah.
We've barely used the Y Elixir one. Like literally for the show, that episode, listen how many times we sprayed it. That's it. That's what you're getting.
Yep. And also, you have really missed out because we did an episode of a Mathieu Premier fragrance called Encens Suave.
And Mike has been so honey on it.
It's amazing. I literally, the last 2 days, I could not sleep. And I just would put it in my cart and take it out and put it in my cart and take it out. Because I seriously want to buy this thing.
He literally came, he told me for the episode that he came in here and broke into the studio to smell the other one we had.
I have a key, but I legit just broke a window.
He like wrapped his shirt around his knuckles.
Yeah.
Okay, that's today's episode. It's a skip from both of us. Probably a sample for you guys out there if you want to just see what this smells
like. Is it
like.
a skip because of price? Let's just cover that really quick.
For me, yeah, it's a skip because of price.
But if it was...
But that doesn't mean I won't change my mind. But right now, until I experience this some more, it's a skip.
If you could get 100 mil for 180, would it be a skip then?
No, it needs to be a little cheaper.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
I would think for 100 mil, I'd feel comfortable about between 120 and 150, somewhere right there.
Yeah, I mean, that would be great, but yeah, I think, sub $200 for 100 mil seems doable. I think that would completely change our perspectives.
Possibly so.
And until next time,
spray it up, y'all.